My name is Tobiloba Emmanuel. I'm a lawyer by profession, a musician by passion. That's how I'd like to introduce myself. I believe that music is a gift from God, and it's for the benefit of humanity, to serve humanity, and for the betterment of people. Um, Before we go into the main session, I always like to start with worship, and since this is also a Christian platform, let's just worship God for some few minutes before we go into what we will be doing today. All right, let's just worship God. I'm coming back to the art of worship. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the things I've made. When it's all about you, all about you, Jesus. It's all about you, all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. Alright, for the next few minutes, I'll be talking about the guitar and also about vocal dexterity, but how to prepare yourself for a vocal performance, how to identify your key and finger, and then what to do pre and post singing. But let's start with the guitar. You can see my background, that's the guitar. I also have with me here, this is a semi-acoustic guitar. Semi-acoustic because of this. This means you can plug it to a sound system. So then you have this, that is the jack to jack plug. These are the controllers to tune it, whether you want to make your volume bigger, you want to make your bass come out, your treble and everything. There you have it. But let's start from the very beginning. What is a guitar? So a guitar is a stringed instrument. A stringed instrument. This is a box guitar. So that means it's using this acoustic, it's using this wood to produce sound, using the strings as well. I'll tell us right about now the various parts of a guitar. Here you have the tuning pegs, three on this side, three on this side, the tuning pegs. You have here the strings of the guitar. This is a six string guitar, just like you have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 6-string guitar. Now here you have the sound hole. That's letter O. It's the sound hole. That's where the sound is coming out from. You call this whole part the headstock. Headstock right here. Now when you see all these lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, these lines, every part here is a fret. So this is the first fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret of your guitar. That's it. Sorry, the heat is a little bit high here, so you have to bear with me. Okay, so we have the different parts of the guitar. This is the frets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. You have the tuning pegs, like I said. We have the strings. There are 6 strings here. I will still go to the various names of the strings that you have on the guitar. So you have different types of guitar. This is the box guitar. The semi-acoustic. Semi-acoustic means that, or an electroacoustic means you can plug it to a sound system. Then there is the box guitar, which is the normal one that is quite popular. You can't plug that one to a sound system except you use an external microphone. Yeah. All right. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be back with us in just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, please. Okay, please confirm if you can still hear me clearly. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
All right, that's good. Okay, so I've spoken about the various parts of a guitar, from the strings to the frets, the fretboard, the tuning pegs, the sound hole, and also the headstock. So I was talking about the different types of guitar. We have this is a box guitar, electroacoustic or semi-acoustic, because of the fact that this can be plugged to the system. Just behind me right here, this is the lead guitar. The lead guitar is more tuned for outside performance and also to be able to play in church and for Makosa high life music and things like that. So on this lead guitar, you have more functions. Let me put this away for a while, then I can focus on this. On this, you have a tone button to fix your tones. Then you have the volume button here. You also have the various strings, just like your box guitar. Then you have your tuning pegs on top, just like your box guitar. Then for this, um, you have your, that's where your jack to jack comes in, and then you plug it to your amplifier or your sound system. So those are the parts of this. This is called the lead guitar. Then there's another type of guitar called the bass guitar. The bass guitar. I play more of the acoustic, and also on some occasions I play the lead. Just some occasions, but I'm more of the acoustic person. Alright, so that's what you have for the various types of guitars and also the various parts of guitar. If you can still hear me, can you indicate with an emoji or something to let me know that I'm loud and clear? Alright, okay. Okay, so we'll move on to identifying the strings on a guitar. How do you identify the strings on the guitar? That is the basic of starting in this guitar journey. And I must tell you quite vividly that learning the guitar is a journey. I always say to people that you must be willing to count the cost and also be dedicated when it comes to the guitar, because it's a journey. It's not a one day thing. If anybody should tell you that you picked up the guitar in one day and they learned it, they are just lying to you. That's just how it is. So it's a journey. Sometimes on this journey, you will make progress as fast as you expect. Then there are times that you will be stuck somehow. Stuck because you are actualized, or you are getting to new ground. You are trying to break into something new. So you have to learn it and learn it over and over again. In your journey of guitar, you will learn about things like scales, the major scales and the minor scales. You will learn about pentatonic scales. You will learn about the concept of the tone, and the semitone. You will learn about things like chords and bar chords. You will learn about things like modal shapes, things like the CAGED numbers, CAGED system. Then there's the number system, the 145, 135, and also it's a journey, not a one day thing. So I would like to just encourage someone there to make sure you stick to this journey. It's a journey that will test you, that will test your patience, test your abilities. But if you give yourself to it, you will reap the dividend. Alright, so let's identify the strings now. Like I said, this is a 6-string guitar. 6 strings. You will see it. I went for a show today, so my E string, the last one, cut. So that's why this place is a little bit is vacant. If you can see it, this is 5 string now, but on normal day it's supposed to be 6 strings. But let me use this lead guitar to be able to state this very well. So you have 6 strings on this guitar. If you can see the 6 string, just indicate with an emoji. Can you see the 6 strings? Can you indicate with an emoji if you can see it, please? Okay, very good. Very good. So the thinnest string is the one that is on the below button. The very first one. We count in guitar, we count from down up. I must say that from the very beginning. You count from down up, not from up down. You count from down up. So this is string one, string two, string three, string four, string five, string six. Did you get what I just said? So that is string one. Okay, let me take it like this. This is string one, string two, string three, string four, string five, string six. So the thickest is the sixth string. So you count from down up. Okay, very good. All right. So this is the place where you will need to have a notepad. Someone said they can't see the string very well, so I'll start again. Is it clearer now? So from the thinnest, this is string one, string two, string three, string four, string five, string six. From the lowest to the highest. That is how we count in guitar. All right now. So we are making progress. So we have the thinnest string is the E string. E string. You need to write that down somewhere. E string. And I'll try to drop some pictures on the group. E string. And interestingly, the E string that is the thinnest here, that is the same thing for this thickest string. The E is repeated. We will still get there. There is E here, there is E here. E, E. So you see you've already solved two. 2 out of 6. You've already gotten it. There is E here, there is E here. So what we are now left with is the remaining 4. So E here. Then the second string, like I said, we count from the down up, not up down, down up. So this is the G string, G string, G string. The next one, which is the third string, is called the D string. The D string, D for dog, or D for dog is a popular example coming to my mind. That's the D string. Are we getting it? Sorry, I said this is the E string. The second string is the B string. B string. Let's not mix it up. B string. The third string is the G string. G string. The third string. Okay. Someone is raising their hand. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I can't see. I don't know if others can see. I can't see your fingers clearly.
All right. So we have here is the E string. That is the first string here. E string. The second string is the B string. B string. B for ball. The third string is the G string. G for good, or G for good. That is the G string. The fourth string, like I said, we are counting from the down up. The fourth string is the D string. D string. The fifth string is the A string. A string. A string. Like I said, the sixth and the first, they are the the E string. E string. Did we get that? I'll repeat it again. The first string, that is from the down up, is E string. The second string is the B string. B for ball. The third string is the G string. G for girl. The fourth string is the D string. D for doll, or D for dog. The fifth string is the A string. Then you're back to the E string. So if we can form a mnemonic for it, something that will help us to remember it seamlessly, what can we do? So we have This is E, G. What's the third one? No, this is
E,
E, B. E what? Can someone
E,
help me?
yes.
What's the first string?
The E string,
Second one is what?
B string,
B strings.
Then the third one is what?
B string,
G, Abi.
yes.
EBG.
Then what is the third string? What's the third
D,
string? D string.
D,
Then what is the fifth string?
A,
Then back to what?
E.
Very good, very good. So if you are counting it from the sixth down, you will have E, A, D, G, B, E, right? Then if you are counting it from the first to the sixth, you will have E, B, G, D, A, E. Very good. So there you have your sixth string. Very good. We'll go to the next thing now. That is your finger placement. As students that are just starting to learn the guitar, you will need to focus yourself on these first 4 frets. I said that we call these frets. You remember when I was teaching you the part of the guitar? So we have fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, and then fret 4. Fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, and then fret 4. So your first finger will be here. That's on fret 1. This will be here, fret 2. This will be here, fret 3. This will be here, fret 4. So we have your first 4 fingers will be here. So for now, anything you do here should be done by this finger. This should be done by this finger. This should be done by this finger. Then this should be done by this finger. Alright, so we have the guitar this way. This is the fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4. Can we see that? So your first 4 fingers should be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So anything you are doing here will be done by this first finger. This one will be done by this second finger. This one will be done by this third finger. Then this will be done by this fourth finger. So that's how it will be for now. Fret. Fret is spelled F-R-E-T, not T-H. F-R-E-T. Fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4. Okay, so that's finger placement on the guitar. Okay, so to the next thing. For today, we've talked about identifying strings. We've talked about using correct fingering. Then we will learn a chromatic scale. Essentially, a chromatic scale is playing the strings that are beside each other without leaving any space. So let me switch to an acoustic guitar so that the sound will come out well. Okay. So we want to play a chromatic scale now. Like I said, a chromatic scale is playing frets that are beside each other and just playing it without leaving any space. So if you want to play a chromatic scale here, you will make sure that your finger is very close to the end, to the fret, to the end of the fret. That is how the sound will come out well. Then you will arch your hand like this. You will make your hand come like this. Then you bring it here. And you will just pluck. Then when I was introducing the part of the guitar, I also should have mentioned that you will need a pick. This is what you use to pick your guitar. It's called a pick or a plectrum. Pick, P-I-C-K, or plectrum, P-L-E-C-T-R-U-M. Pick or plectrum. Plectrum is P-L-E-C-T-R-U-M. That's what you use to strum your guitar. All right, that's that. Okay, so you would bring your finger like this, then pick it with your plectrum. If I may ask, how many of us have a guitar with us? Do you have a guitar at home or that is accessible to you? If you have a guitar, can you unmute and just let me know?
All right. So yes, I'm planning on getting a guitar. That is if I get someone that can teach me properly on it. And of course, I'm learning now. Thank you.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so it's important to work on getting one for yourself. I remember taking on 4 boys last year and started teaching them, and today they are playing for my church. They are doing great things for God in church. So you need to work on that. So that's by the way. So playing a chromatic scale, you put your hand first, then your second one, like I said, will come here, and your third will come on the 3rd fret, and the 4th will come here. So you have then how you can now develop your speed is to go from the 6th fret to the 1st fret and then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll practicalize that shortly. Because of the camera, I don't have a multi-camera display right now, but just know that with this hand I am picking this other side. I'm picking here, very close to the sound hole. That is where I'm picking. So I'll put my finger here just to show you, and then to make you, I will go from the 6th string down, then I will come back up. So this is how it will be. Then I will now do 4, 3, 2, 1. This is, I've been doing 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will now do 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. I just played a chromatic scale on the 6th to the 2nd string. I don't have the 4th string here for now. Alright, so let me play it again. I'll play it very fast now, then I'll play it slow later. So the more you play it, the more your speed will improve. So that will be your first exercise. Play the chromatic scale from the 6th string to the 4th string, down and up, down and up. That will get your fingers familiar with the fretboard, and you will start to improve tremendously. That is where you should start. You should play it. And when you are picking, what you should be picking is you should be doing a down up pick. So when you pick here down, then you will pick up straight. Did we see that? You will do down and then up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's it. All right. So that's that on a chromatic scale. We'll move.
Please come back again, please.
All right. For the picking here, you need to hold your pick. Now this is how you hold your pick. You hold your pick this way. The pointed part should be facing you. So it should be this way. The pointed part should be facing you. The pointed part should be facing you. So you pick it down, up. Did you see that? Down, up. Down, up. All right, I believe you have seen that. Okay, so my assignment will be for you to learn the chromatic scale. I believe I just have like 5 minutes to go, so I would be stopping right about there for guitar today. That is the chromatic scale. The chromatic scale. So you learn the chromatic scale, how to play. Let me just play it one more time so we can see what I'm saying. You play it this way. Then I just did a 1 3 1 2 3 4 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Then 4 3 2 1 4 3 2 1 4 3 2 1 4 3 2 Yeah, so the more you do it, the better it will get. For the other ones on playing the major scale, learn a melody, and then tips for further improvement. Let me take one out of those three, then we'll take the other later. What is the major scale? Anybody want to try? What is the major scale? Have you ever heard about do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do? Anybody?
Oh,
If you ever
yeah,
heard about that, that is what is called a major scale.
yes, we are talking of what now?
Okay, that's good. That's good. So the same way you can play it on a keyboard, you can also play it on a guitar. If you put your hand on the sixth string, which is the thinnest string, and you will hear your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do now. I will play it now. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but for you to be able to do this, like I said, your strings, they must be tuned. All right. The major scale on keyboard is the same thing as the major scale on the guitar. It's the same principle. There is the principle by which we find the notes on a scale, and that principle is called tone tone semitone tone 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 semitone, or all half all half. That is what we call it scale music. But those are things that we'll be getting into in a future class. But I just want you to know that just like you can play a major scale on a keyboard, you can also do the same on a guitar. When you do things like you can also do that on a guitar. So what have we learned today on the guitar? You have learned the parts of a guitar. Can anybody help me with what this part is called? What is this part called? A tuning peg. This is a tuning peg. Tuning peg. All these lines that you see here, they are called strings. They are strings. This part is a fret. Fret. Then this whole place, this whole black space is called fretboard. Fretboard. Then you have this big zero. O, that's your sound hole. This place is called your S-stop. Then that's basically all when it comes to an acoustic guitar. Alright. So that will be all for the acoustic guitar for tonight, being the basic and introduction to an acoustic guitar. Okay, so for the next 5 minutes or so, I will talk about how to prepare for a vocal presentation. How do you prepare for a vocal presentation? Let's say you want to take a song in choir. What do you do? What are the basic things that you should put your mind to when it comes to preparing for a vocal presentation? The first thing is to know your song or your set list. If it's a song, maybe a special number, you are supposed to know your lyrics well. You are supposed to have memorized it, even if it will be projected and you can see it. It's also important for you to know it offhand, because what if your projector goes off, or your multimedia person, they are slow to project the lyrics? So you would be ready, memorize your lyrics yourself. So what's number two? Know your key. Know the key that you want to sing in. For females, females would do between the key of C to E. So you can do a C, C sharp, D, D sharp, then E. Between C and E would be your range as a female comfortably. So for a male should be able to do from key F to A, key F to A. Sometimes mezzo sopranos can do key B, A sharp, and B. But for females, will be from C to E, key C to E. So that means the female can do C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. A male will be able to do from key F to A, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and then A. Do that. For those that are already familiar with music, we'll still get there one day. Between E and F, there are no sharps or flats. So from E to F, then between B and C, there are no sharps or flats. So that's B to C. So that's basic music. So you know your lyrics, you know your key. Then the next thing, how to take care of your voice. How do you take care of your voice if you have a vocal presentation? The first thing is to hydrate your voice. Drink a lot of water, not cold water, just normal temperature water. Take a lot of water. Then you can also take vitamins before the vocal presentation. Things like you can take oranges, and also maybe things that have liquid in them, like watermelon, oranges. They will help to keep your voice tender, so that it will not be harsh. Then also, before you are going to sing, that should not be the time when you start shouting. Don't shout, just be calm. Because you are going there to exercise and to sing exercise with your voice. So your voice should not be already strained before you go for your presentation. Now, how do you, after you finish singing, how do you now take care of your voice? There is warming up. I should also talk about vocal exercises when it comes to singing, preparing to do a vocal presentation. There's a place of vocal exercises. There are many vocal exercises. Today may not be the day to fully talk about vocal exercise, but the basic one when it comes to vocal exercises is the humming exercise. Just and when you are doing this, you will notice that there will be a buzzing on your lip. You can run a major scale with the humming. Then you move to another key. When you begin to run skills like that and changing keys with the it will help your voice and your vocal texture. So how do you do things up? So what is a warm down? Because you also need to warm down after you have warmed up and you have done your singing. How do you let your voice rest? The first thing, also hydrate. Drink your water and just then avoid talking too much. If you have done the singing for 45 to 1 minute, to 1 hour, you should calm down, don't talk, just let your voice rest. Rest your voice, drink your water. Then also there are some sweets that I would recommend that you can lick as well. Sweets like sweets that have lozenges in them. Lozenges. Sweets like the Shoutox. I know maybe many of us are familiar with Shoutox. And you can also take this this lemon sweet. There's a lemon X sweet. You can also take there's a ginger sweet by makers of Baba Blue. There's that yellow one and the ginger one. You can also take that one to help your voice to calm down. All right, so this is where I'll be calling it the day in my presentation. For guitar, we have talked about identifying the strings. We've talked about using your correct fingering when it comes to fretboard. We have played the chromatic scale, then we played the major scale. Then what are the tips for further improvement when it comes to guitar? Get your guitar, get your box guitar. Then every day rehearse at least 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes per day. Then we talked about how to prepare for a vocal presentation. That's learning your lyrics, getting your key right. When you want to sing, you should be the one to tell the keyboardist, put me on key F. Not that the keyboardist will give you a key and then you start straining yourself. That is unprofessionalism. You tell your keyboardist, put me on this key. Based on the level of your voice. If you have used your voice and then you know your range, you know maybe I can do from key F to key G sharp. But today maybe I'm just coming from another presentation, I'm stressed. I don't want to be on key G and start shouting. So put me on F, something low. Then as I get my vocal strength, I can now move to another key. How do you take care of your voice? Hydrate, don't shout. Take fruits like watermelon, take fruits like oranges, rehearse for at least even do your warm-ups before you go up on stage. As you are there, before they call you, you can do your or you can just some little exercises. We talk about that in future classes. So that's it. Thank you so much once again. If you have questions, we can raise it now. I'll be more than willing to answer the questions. Thank you so much. Someone is saying, how about banana and okra? The vocals. I wouldn't recommend okra. Banana, some people have talked about banana as a fruit that will help to open your vocal cords. But I wouldn't recommend it as well. Because banana has a lot of magnesium inside, if I'm calling it right now. And what you need is vitamins, actually. Vitamins. Especially the ones from oranges. Those are the ones that will help you to really help the voice at that point in time. So I recommend oranges and then something that has lemon just for your vocals. So that's it. Do we have any other question? Maybe I'll hand it over to the organizers now. Then maybe to handle the question and answer session. Thank you very much once again.
Wow. Oh, thank you so much. In fact, I enjoyed the session, no matter how brief it was. I want one thing I would take home here is that music is universal.
How will somebody practice the skill when he does not have a guitar?
All right. Thank you so much for that question. It's a very fantastic question. Okay. So this is what I would advise. For example, for me, before I was able to get a guitar, I kept on watching my favorite musical bands. So I would see them, I would see what they are playing, and I would be telling myself, very soon I'll get my guitar, I'll be able to play like this. So I wouldn't say that you should stop attending the class because you don't have a guitar as of now. I would say keep on attending, keep on getting the knowledge. So that when you now get your guitar and you want to advance your knowledge, you won't be starting from the scratch. You understand what I'm saying? You will have gained some knowledge and then you will now build on that foundation. So that's my answer to you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay. Do you have any other question?
I think I have a question.
All right.
All right. That aspect of thank you for the enlightening us on the key range for the female voice. So
Yeah.
number one, if the person is a female but has is more comfortable singing with lower pitch, like the typical male, I think I'm using the right word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how does would you say the range of that person is the male range or still the female range? Is it based on gender or based on the voice tech?
All right. So thank you for the question. All right. So the key variations I gave us is the general key variation for female and male voices. That's from a from different examples of females that we see in music. You see many of them when they sing naturally. You see most of them put them on C. Put females on C, they'll be able to sing comfortably. But just like you said, there are some females that their voicing because of their vocal texture, they have a deeper voice and they tend to be more comfortable on the male key, maybe on a key F or a key G, something that is more deeper. This is what I would advise for such a person or for females that fall into that category. Number one is to know your key, know where you are comfortable, then also seek to improve on it, and that is where rehearsals come. Such a female can listen to female artists that sing at a higher range than herself and try to sing on that key herself. For example, someone that is singing on a low key can start to listen to people like a Mercy Chinwo that sings on the high key and then likes to pitch as well. So try if you can eat those notes and eat those key changes that she's doing. Listening to many of her songs, I'm sure we all know her songs and where we can get them. So when such a female listens to such an artist that can pitch, for people like Ada E as well that sang "Congratulations, you've seen the glory of God," she sings and she pitches well as well. Then people like even Tia Smith of Hillsong. Now, if you remember Tia Smith, that's the Spirit lead me where my trust is beyond borders. So when you listen to people like that, try to see if you can sing it on their key. Then keep on developing and training yourself. Then one will be able to stretch. The reason why we tell vocalists to stretch is that when they call you to lead songs, it's not every time they will tell you to lead it on your comfortable key. So you must be able to sing on different variations of keys when it comes to singing. So you must be comfortable with not just your C key, I mean like your main key, but your other keys too. So that's my answer to your question.
Okay, thank you. So I think that also answers the question for the people that naturally tend towards higher pitch. Okay, for instance, for me, I tend towards the higher pitch, but I think earlier at a point I decided to switch from soprano in the choir to alto so that I could reduce my pitch a bit. I'll be able to take lower pitches. So I think it helped me. It helped me in a way. Yeah, it helps me in a way. So I'm very, very comfortable with very high. Okay, so that I want to admit someone.
Okay.
Someone's hand is still up. Don't another. Do you still have a question? What's an I said? Do you still have a question? Okay, she has reduced. Another question I have is for someone that has breath issues, probably the person has a kind of illness that affected the breath,
Okay.
tuberculosis, and since the person has been healed for many years, but still has breath issues. If the person does a little exercise, the person begins to breathe very heavy, like it just dancing alone. It breathes very heavy. I know music requires your energy.
I was following a question on the person that has breath issues. maybe someone that just recovered from tuberculosis and wants to take on singing. So for such a person, I would recommend breath exercises. There is what we call breath control exercises when it comes to singing. Breath control exercises when it comes to singing. So I was in a music seminar one time when they taught us one exercise called sucking the noodle. You know, when you are eating noodle, Indomie noodle, at a point when you want to take the noodle, you will do something like. You can use that exercise to control your breath. So what we do is we put our two hands by our stomach at that part where there is no rib. Then you suck in air like you are sucking a noodle. Then when you do that, your stomach will be enlarged. Then you hold it for as much as 30 seconds. Then after then, you would release. So what you're doing is you're building the air in your lungs. You are building your lung capacity. So we were taught to do that for at least 7 days stretch. You suck the noodle for like 30 seconds. You hold it and you release it gently. Suck the noodle. So when such a person does those kinds of exercises for let's say 30 days, you start to build your lung capacity. You start strengthening your chest capacity. And you know, singing is an exercise in as much as it is skill. It's an exercise too. That's why the more you rehearse, just like an athlete that is practicing how to swim and wants to go for an Olympic competition would not joke with rehearsal. So singers also, we should not joke with rehearsal. So such a person should just take on breath control exercises and they would get better. So that's it. Do we have any other person that has question for round up?
Sir, please, how did they pick the right key?
Okay, that's a very good question. So the way you can pick your key is to talk to a keyboardist. So the keyboardist would tell you this: sing in your comfortable voice. Then they will give you a song to sing. Let's say that song is ba 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 eshe o ba ba. Then the person will ask you, is that your comfortable voice? And if you say yes, then they will find the key for you on the keyboard and tell you that's your basic key. That's why I said for most males, it's the key of F. For most males, it can be lower, maybe an E, maybe a D sharp, but it's always within that range. So you do the key of F. For most females, it's the key of C. So they can move from C to C sharp to D to D sharp, onwards and upwards. So that's how you find your key. You get a keyboardist, then the keyboardist will tell you sing on your normal voice, your normal comfortable voice. Then you sing. As you sing, the keyboardist will find it. Will find your key on the keyboard and tell you you are on the key of F sharp or F. So that answers your question.